why. Why are we doing a podcast?
Not feeling it anymore?
No, I am. I just started it.
Oh,
This is it.
okay.
This is our podcast.
You're gonna
Me,
give an introduction?
yes.
Alright, sorry, sir.
Me, Reilly J. Wieland, and Colin H. McCoy. Say
Full
hello.
names. The full names, alright.
Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so I have a story I want to talk about. I've been holding this to my chest for a while now because I wanted to save it for this. But
Okay.
the other night, I was home and I went to sleep and I was at my girlfriend's house. And in the middle of the night, I woke up and I couldn't comprehend what was happening with my life. Every time I closed my eyes, I thought I was like in some sort of equation and I just couldn't understand what was happening. And I was just like, wait. And I asked my girlfriend, I was like, what's happening? What are we doing? And in hindsight, I feel like that's just terrible.
What?
It's a terrible thing to ask your girlfriend. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Because every time I close my eyes, I don't know if this happens to you, but like my brain thinks of every possible like thing that's ever happened all at once.
Okay.
Has that ever happened to you?
Um,
Not
No?
not to not to the point where I'm like having a crisis. Like you.
I
Brian, you probably know this, but when I wake up, my brain doesn't think of anything.
Oh yeah, but
It gets information put
no,
in it
but
by
I had
others.
to sit up and like I had to like remember my past, like who I was. It was scary. It was just like, is that what schizophrenia is like? Am I gonna develop schizophrenia?
Is it? I don't know if that's how
Well, you know,
schizophrenia is.
you don't know what's real and what's not, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what it felt like because I every time I close my eyes and it's like all these things that happened that day. Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl was in my mind and I thought I was like coding that game. But then I was just like, oh wait, I have to solve this equation. But I was the equation.
Uh,
To
yeah,
be honest,
I
that
don't think
makes no
that's
sense to me.
I don't think that's ever happened to me. I'm gonna be honest, but
No?
no, no.
Oh
Did you explain
man.
to your
Yes. Yeah,
girlfriend what you meant
she
by that?
understood. She understood. Well, I don't think she understands, but she doesn't resent me for it, I guess. But
What are we doing? What a thing to say
I
to someone.
like after I said it, I was like, "Wait, no, that's not something you ask your girlfriend." But then at the same time, I was genuinely curious. I could because I would like tell myself, I'd be like, I'm going to sleep." But then like every time I closed my eyes, my brain would be like, "Wait, what's the point of sleeping?" And I couldn't figure it out because like in coding, you have like methods, and I kept
Yeah.
thinking of sleep as a sleep method. And I was like, "Wait, what do you return? What do you get from using the sleep method?" I don't know what's wrong with me. And I don't know if it's just that there's been a lot of change in my life recently that all of a sudden I've been having like wacky dreams. Like the other night I couldn't fall asleep. I just had a blasting headache and it was just the worst. And once again, every time I close my eyes, it would just be information overload. So I don't know if that's like a thing that happens to people or if it's just me, but
Um. Well, I mean, I'd be surprised if it was a thing that happened to a lot of people. If I'm being honest,
I don't know.
I've literally never heard anyone say anything like that
You never
before.
had anything weird like that where you just can't comprehend?
Well, I mean, there's things where I guess I can't comprehend, but it's not like I'm having equations and stuff in my
Well, that might
mind.
be a bit extreme, but
Yeah.
has there ever been like anything where when you close your eyes, it's like, or even just like information overload?
Um. Yeah. I mean, I guess there have been times where I was like super tired, and I was like, "How does life work? How do we have a conscience?"
Yeah,
But it's
but
like
I don't know if
that's not like something we have an answer to in the first place.
no, but like, could you rest though with something like that happening? I don't know. I like couldn't sleep. That's the thing. I could be
Yeah.
thinking about deep stuff like that, but I could fall asleep and just be fine. But This I could not fall asleep because every time I closed my eyes, it was more information. I felt like my brain was doing more and my body was doing more when my eyes were closed than when
Ugh.
I was actually awake. So I don't know.
I mean, I guess sometimes there's stuff like that that keeps me awake, but most of the time, if not all the time, it's usually just me thinking of like past experiences
Hmm.
and then getting like anxiety from it.
Embarrassing moments, Riley?
Yes, yes,
Like
exactly.
what?
Um, See, if it's keeping me up, I don't think I want to share it with people. If I'm being honest.
Fair enough.
I don't know if there's much in my past that I exactly regret. I don't know. I don't
But
think I don't think I
it's
think
kind
about that very
it's
much.
not stuff that like I'm constantly thinking about. It's like it kind of like pops into your head for a little bit, but then you forget about it.
Huh. Oh, it's
I
like
can
when I
see
made this
myself.
channel. I think about that a lot. How much I
I
regret
can
it.
see myself a few weeks from now waking up in the middle of the night being terrified that I did a podcast. It's an
Why?
embarrassing moment of my life.
Oh, come on.
I can't
Colin,
believe
have you
I.
ever had any information overloads like that?
I have had moments where it's like 3 in the morning and I can't fall asleep because I'm just thinking about a lot of things. So yes, I can't add to it much, but yeah, I've experienced that before.
I I just want to know what's what's wrong with me to where that happens because it happens a lot. And it's happened before. When I went through my time of playing Civilization 5 extensively, I would have dreams where I was just in a game of Civ and it would like play in real time
Hmm.
and it was awful because I was just like I just want to sleep. And then I closed my eyes and it wasn't sleep. Ugh, I don't know.
I'm
Maybe it's a reoccurring thing.
Yeah. I mean, I have never had one while like trying to sleep. I guess or while sleeping. But I guess there have been times where like I've just been like laying in my bed and it's like dark or something, and they'll have like an information overload. But like I don't know about what you're talking about.
Hmm, I
Have you
don't
guys
know.
ever experienced sleep paralysis?
Oh my.
No, I haven't.
I have twice. Genuinely some of the most terrifying moments of my life.
It
Wait,
is. I've
Yeah.
experienced it
what
twice.
is it like? I want to know.
It's so you almost don't feel like you're awake. You feel like you're still dreaming. I remember I was having a dream where I was facing the opposite way in my bed, and I was looking at the wall behind my bed, and there was a bunch of diplomas for some reason on my wall, and it didn't make any sense to me,
Interesting.
and it was really confusing, and I think like that confusion like woke me up because it made no sense. And I just remember both times that it's happened to me, I wasn't able to breathe for like 10 seconds, and trying to
Wow.
like yell for help, but I can't like mouth the words, and I know I'm awake. Really scary, and I never want to experience it again. But Riley,
Yeah. I mean, I've had it twice. I haven't had something like a diploma being
it
on
was
my
That's
on my
so
wall.
scary, Colin.
it didn't
There's
make
a
any
Something
sense.
like
diploma on my wall.
graduated.
What am I gonna do? That's really
But
scary, Colin.
when it happened,
Okay,
yeah,
so say
when it
Riley.
happened to me, I kind of just like woke up randomly, and I was like looking around and I couldn't move, and I saw like a white figure just like standing next to me, and it started sitting on me, and I was like
What?
terrified beyond belief.
Sat on
It was
you.
kind of like it was more like a cream figure, more than white.
Riley,
Was it like
But
human shaped or was it
yes, it
like
was human. It was like a human shape.
was it real?
And I thought it was my mom, because it was like because I woke up, it was like dark, like 6 a.m. or something. I was like, is that my mom? And then it like sat on me, and I was like, I don't see any features, and I just like became terrified of it. I was so scared, and I don't know how, but I forced myself to sit up, and I yelled at the same time, and I was just in a cold sweat while doing it. It
Oh my
it
god.
it felt like there was 100 pounds on me when I was sitting up.
What the heck? Yeah, I don't.
Weirdest thing.
Maybe what I'm having is like the equivalency. Maybe my fear is equations.
It could be.
Right, you don't want to get sat on, and Colin really does not want to get his diploma. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, the other time it happened to me, it was when back in February, when I went on the ski trip to Colorado.
Yeah.
I was sleeping on the couch outside the rooms,
Oh no, it happened there.
and I had a I had a nightmare where I was in a bedroom with like three other people, and there's like this shadow figure in the corner, and I don't know why in the dream I had so much confidence, but I walked up to it like, "Hey guy, what are you doing?" And all of a sudden, my body froze, and it turned its head like 180 degrees, extremely slowly, with like a terrifying smile on it.
Uh,
And I woke up from that, um, unable to move, and in the corner I did see like a little shadowy figure,
Did it have
and
like the same as your dream? Did it look the
Green
I don't know.
same?
monster.
I couldn't see his face because it was like standing, looking into the corner like the dream. I guess because I
Interesting.
didn't walk to it. Uh, but
That's
that scared the shit out of me, and for the rest of the night, I was just like on my phone because I didn't want to go back to sleep.
See, what's interesting is like how does your brain come up with these things? And
yeah.
I guess your brain was from the figure in the corner. You may not even thought about it, so that your brain was just thinking about it. But I had this reoccurring dream, and this is when I was much younger. I was like 4. I don't know, whenever I was watching Dora and stuff.
Hmm.
I had this dream a lot, where it's just like all the like the cartoon characters of the shows I watched. You have like Dora, Diego, you have Barney, the dinosaur,
Barney.
and they would just go, "Help us, Ryan."
Oh.
I was like,
Oh
I
no.
don't know how. I don't know how. It was awful, and it always happened. And it was like Almo, Barney. It was like,
Almo.
but I never knew how to help them, and that was the entirety of the dream. It's just them asking me to help them. Like, what is the meaning? I just want to know.
How old were you?
I don't know, like 4 or 5. Whenever I was watching Dora, I don't
Uh,
remember. I just remember having the dream. I don't know.
is reoccurring.
Yes.
Yeah. I've had one reoccurring dream in my life, and it was not very scary at all. Why do you have like such psychological horror
Yeah, none of mine
in
are
your
like
like dreams and stuff?
none of my dreams were like the quote unquote like standard scary. I feel like it's just weird.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, but that recurring dream I've had was I don't remember much of it. It happened like in elementary school, I think, like once in middle school. But it started off with me driving in the speed racer car.
Oh.
Um, and this is like in a, I guess like a Arizona desert type of environment, and I was driving on the top of a cliff, and all of a sudden I look backwards, I guess, and there's like a T Rex chasing after me.
Oh my god.
So then I would drive down the cliff or the plateau. It was more like it was like a yeah like a plateau. I would drive down it to a saloon just in the middle of nowhere with nothing around, and my dad would be in there, and he'd be like, and I'd tell him that there's like a T Rex chasing me, and he'd be like, "Oh, we gotta go." So then we just get into a car and drive somehow like get to a highway or something and drive to our house from there. And the T Rex would like morph into a pterodactyl, and by the time I got to my house, it turned into a dandelion that I would always just pick up. And it was that's when it ended. Happened like 8 times in my
See,
life.
Wow.
how? How does this happen? It's appalling. How
That's
does a
so weird.
dinosaur dream where you see your dad turn into a dandelion? I don't get it.
Couldn't
Let's
tell
come
you.
up with weird.
Did you like dandelions as a kid?
No.
Did you kick them?
Yeah, I did kick him a lot.
Maybe that's.
Who didn't kick dandelions though?
I like the ones that I don't know if they're dandelions, but like the ones where you could like blow on them and then they
Yeah.
all the seeds
Yeah,
would
yeah.
fly
Those
out.
are those are the dandelions that are ready to like, I guess, spread their
I
seed.
like those. Did you ever eat the
That
yellow
sounded weird.
dandelions?
Like the milk on them?
Just the
Wait,
flower?
eat them?
No, no, not the flower. I wouldn't eat the
Oh.
flower. But when you
Like,
pick them, they would like secrete some white substance,
They would
and
ejaculate on you.
okay,
yeah,
Reilly.
and it tasted really sour. And some kid got me to try it one time. I was like,
Was it me?
yeah. No, it wasn't you. It was.
Can't really say much because I had a kid me to eat tree sap once.
Tree
You made
sap.
a kid eat
No,
tree
no,
sap?
I had a kid make me eat tree sap.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, was it good?
well
it was
deserved though.
it's minty.
Minty.
Yeah,
Really?
it's like a very fresh taste, not like a good fresh, but
Oh, was it like a
it's not,
pine tree sap?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like
How,
others tree sap would
how,
not be that good.
how does that make sense? Of all things. Um, Here, what was I gonna say? So, I've never had like sleep paralysis demon or anything. I don't know. I always hear stuff about that. But the scariest thing when I wake up is when my arm is completely asleep and I like sit up
Ooh.
and I whack myself in the face.
What?
That's never happened to you?
Oh,
Okay, I sleep in weird positions and sometimes I sleep like with my arm up.
what?
What?
How do you end up whacking yourself in the face? I
So
don't get that
not
part.
up, but like you're laying down and you like have it above your head. And
Oh
I
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
I get
wrap
what
my
you're
arm
saying.
around a pillow, you know? So
Yeah, yeah.
but my blood doesn't really flow so well when my arm's like that, especially if I fall asleep. So I wake up and I sit up and I have no feeling in my arm. I'm not able to control my arm, so it just flops and hits me in the face.
It's impressive, Ryan.
I've woken up with my arm completely numb, but that's usually because I sleep on my arm as a pillow.
It's because I hold mine up when I sleep or whatever. I don't even use a pillow when I sleep. I sleep on my arm that rests
Yeah,
on
that's
the
exactly
pillow.
what I do. I just
Oh,
sleep on my arm.
Neanderthals.
I don't know why. It's just like more
yeah,
comfortable.
I
It
don't know.
doesn't like a pillow sometimes chokes me out because I like to sleep on my stomach,
You sleep on your
which is
stomach?
What?
really bad for your
You
back.
sleep on your
Uh,
stomach?
Sometimes I do. Yes.
Do you just suffocate in the pillow?
Well, I'll turn my head,
Oh,
but
that
like
just
does
it
sounds
had it
you
like
don't get
awful.
the pillow will like
See, I sleep on my
choke me out.
side.
I mean, I guess it's like a combination of side and front because
Interesting.
I got
Colin, do you sleep
butt,
on your
my
back?
legs and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's back or side. I never sleep
I don't think I
my
could fall
stomach
asleep just on my
though.
back.
I see.
Like,
Sleeping on your back is really comfortable.
yeah.
I try not to do it because that's I saw something one time where sleeping on your back like promotes nightmares and it gives you a better chance of having sleep paralysis.
Howard.
Well, maybe that's why I've never had it because I don't sleep on my back. But maybe
So I
sleeping on your side causes you to become an equation.
I don't know.
I'll try to avoid
It's
that one.
kind of
I know
embarrassing. Like I was embarrassed.
you just felt stupid.
I did, but I mean, and I woke my girlfriend up too. She was asleep and I had to wake her up to confirm I wasn't an equation. So sad. What are we doing? Oh
Yeah,
my
what a
god.
terrible thing to
What
ask
a
someone you have
terrible
like a relationship with.
what are we doing? Yeah, I know. But for my own sanity it had to be done. She broke up with me the day after, but
I can't believe you.
at least I know I don't have an equation.
Yeah, I mean honestly, knowing you don't have equations is much better than like, having a girlfriend.
I guess. Do you think that's the people who think we're in a simulation think all the time?
I don't know.
Look, I've said this before. I don't care if we were in an not an equation, a simulation. Because how would that change my life?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be kind of cool.
I
I
don't know
mean,
about cool, but
I mean, you know, like it wouldn't be like everything's just a random chance that happened. It's like there's a set reason for all this.
what conspiracy theory is your favorite one that you wish was real?
Oh, honestly, my favorite conspiracy theory is probably Hollow Earth.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that one's kind
That,
of fun.
I think that one's cool because it's like um giants and goblins and dragons and stuff.
Goblins. You want
Uh,
goblins to be real?
they already are.
No.
I know. We know a couple.
I guess that's true. Some gremlins, some real life Yeah, but that'd be so gross if gremlins and goblins were real. All of a sudden,
But
you that would be the demon you'd wake up to. There'd just be a little goblin trying to steal your shoe.
that's true. And I mean, it depends what the goblins are like, because uh, you know that one anime, Goblin Slayer. You know the
Okay,
first episode.
okay.
Yeah, I'm not
Not
gonna get
like
into
those,
details,
not like
but
those goblins.
if the let's say the goblins are like that, maybe it wouldn't be that
You're
great.
all for that?
But like giants, now that'd be cool.
That wouldn't be cool. They'd just stomp on you. There'd be like a war.
Yeah, but what about like the giant? You know the giants from Clash of Clans? How they're just like big, dumb, nice idiots.
Yeah,
What if
but
they're like that?
it it would be like if we found aliens. Like we'd definitely be like just I guess not racist, but alienist towards them. It would
How,
be the same with the giants.
you think people would hate
Yes, we would
giants?
there's I know 100% chance that we would discriminate against them.
I mean, how would we though?
We'd
How would
blame them for our problems.
yeah, but I feel like if giants were real, like would be the ones that would have to worry, not them.
Well, no, it's the fact that we fear something is that's when we start to discriminate.
Yeah,
I think they would become the victim in our world, especially if we like there's less of them than small people. There'd be less of them, but they would be mighty. Ugh,
it would be my. But I mean, how smart would they be?
not smart.
You don't think? What if they're like the BFG, where they're like
I
the
would
size
I would
of
personally
skyscrapers or something?
take responsibility in killing every giant at that point then.
I don't think you would be able to, because aren't the ones from BFG like smart, and they're just like insanely big.
They're not that good though. They're not that good. That'd
I
be
guess
pretty
not.
good.
I mean, they did get baited into a hole, a big hole. How'd they even dig that hole?
Colin, what's your favorite conspiracy theory?
that's a good question. I like the one. Have you ever heard the one where some people think that the show Sesame Street was an attempt to brainwash American children into communist Soviet sleeper agents?
That's true
Um,
though.
we found
That's
them.
not a theory. That's true.
Hell
Yeah, I
no.
can't say anything.
Your social credit will go down.
Just say I watched a lot of Sesame Street when I was a kid.
Cookie Monster did not share his cookies, but he should.
I think he earned them though. He is the Cookie Monster. He deserves some cookies.
Man, I'm gonna say it right now. I did not like Cookie Monster as a kid.
Really?
No, I was a big Grover fan.
The
What?
Grover?
Yes.
Grover wasn't even cool.
Grover is like the equivalent of Squidward from SpongeBob. Am I
He's
wrong?
so. I mean, I guess
Squidward
maybe.
is definitely the best character from SpongeBob as well.
Grover's really stupid.
Grover Cleveland?
Uh,
No. He's not stupid. He becomes Super Grover.
Yeah, he did.
I didn't like yeah, I didn't like Cookie Monster. I didn't like Big Big Bird or whatever that much.
That's fair.
I didn't watch a lot of
I
Sesame
liked
Street.
I liked the Count
Yeah.
who would count.
Wow, really ingenious
Ernie?
character there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ernie?
Bert and
Bert and
Ernie,
Ernie.
the first gay
Yeah.
couple. You gotta
Are they?
respect that.
I thought they were like brothers or something.
No, they're just friends. Well, that's what they
Well, yeah.
claim,
Oh.
but no way.
No way you live with a man that long and you're just friends.
Do you think eventually, if you lived with a man long enough, you would develop feelings, even if you were straight?
I feel like it would depend on the person. If like, because I feel like some people would, but some wouldn't. Just depends how. I
If
don't know. I don't know actually.
if for the first 10 years of your life you only saw men, would you be attracted to men? And then all of a sudden you were brought into a world with women? I don't know if this is a
Probably.
touchy
I don't know.
subject or not, but I'm genuinely curious.
Yeah, I think that would probably be an immoral experiment.
Yeah, you're right.
So
I guess
I
I
don't think
guess
I don't think that's ever gonna
I
happen.
guess you're
Though though it would be interesting to know, and
my
probably would
first
be some good information.
my firstborn.
Your firstborn, you're gonna trap on an island.
Yeah.
But how are you gonna get all the men?
What's that book called with like Piggy, where they're stuck on the island with all the kids and then they
Huh?
start killing each other?
Oh,
Oh, oh.
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like that. Except instead of killing each other, they'd fall in love with each other.
Yeah,
But then they but
that
then
sounds like a fan fiction right there.
oh but they would have to learn the hard way that they would not be able to have children. They'd get confused because all the animals around them were able to have
No,
children, but they themselves could not.
learn the hard way.
I think, look, morals aside, it would be interesting. But
Oh, it definitely would.
obviously,
Nothing
obviously, I
ever
wouldn't
good.
support that.
Nothing ever good has followed the sentence "morals aside," comma.
Look,
I mean I think this is pretty good.
I like to question things, okay? I'm not saying it's
You wanna
good or
put your
bad. I'm
child on
just,
a You want to put your child onto a gay sex island?
well, at least if it's my child, it's my responsibility, you know?
I don't
So,
think that makes it better.
I guess. So it's my issue to worry about, I guess. But I don't know. I just that just thought just came to me. Sort of like how um they would come to each other on the island.
Yeah.
Okay,
I feel
But
like
okay,
that'd be
Ryan.
but
Okay.
that would be
moving
like a
moving along,
What a
my
wow. Wait,
that's the uh last thing I'll ever say about that topic. I'll never say anything about that again.
keep
But
going.
besides
well
the
we
point, I have a question. I don't know if I've talked to you about this yet, Colin. I
Oh
mentioned
boy.
this earlier because I'm very curious. What's your opinion on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl? Have I
I
talked
was
to you
really
about this?
excited. Yeah, I think we've talked about it a few times.
I forgot.
I was really excited for it when it was announced. Um, I did not think it was gonna come out so early. I think it could have used a lot more time.
That's exactly
Really
what I
dis
thought.
I'm really disappointed that it has no voice acting. I think that's a really weird
Yeah,
choice.
I feel the exact same way. Like,
it doesn't have voice acting?
no, it doesn't.
I did not know that
Like, I
much.
think there's noise and stuff, and even the music in the background, like, it's like music that's similar. Like, if you play on the SpongeBob level, it's like music that sounds sort of like SpongeBob, but it's not SpongeBob. Like,
That's very weird.
imagine if you're playing a level and there's just the jellyfish jam in the background. Oh my
No, that'd
god,
be something.
that'd be
That'd be
so
great.
good. And
Potential is there.
the characters, I appreciate that they did obscure ones, but then they like
Hi,
don't have.
Helga.
Why do they
Don't
have
get
Helga
that.
and not Hey Arnold? That is a
I
fair
don't get
point.
that at all.
Yeah, I don't know. But they don't have Jimmy Neutron. They don't have Fairly Odd Parents. They don't have Tough Puppy. They don't they don't have a lot of stuff. And even like shows like Danny Phantom, which were very popular. They only have Danny Phantom. But then you have what's it called? Like Ren and Stimpy, I think. Isn't Powdered Toast Man from that?
Yeah,
They have
or
two
he might
characters
be.
from Ren and
Uh,
Stimpy.
No, is he?
I think he
no,
is.
I don't think he's from Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, well, then I'm just stupid. But I
Could be
think he
wrong.
was. I think he was.
I could look it up.
Look it up.
Hey, Jamie.
But yeah, I don't know. I just think I like the idea of it, and honestly, there's a lot of
Is.
like characters that are
Yeah, he is
OP.
from Ren and
Oh,
Stimpy.
that's right. There's a lot of characters that are OP. Like they just one shot each other. But I don't really care about that, I guess. It's just I like that it's the characters, and I guess I kind of like that it's more wacky than maybe Super Smash Bros, which is more competitive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But I I want them to go full wackiness is what I'm saying. I want all these
Oh,
characters. I don't care about the balance.
really though? Because if you don't care about the balance, you're gonna have a lot of people that try hard at the game, and they're gonna figure out a way to every single time. Like there's gonna be this insanely broken combo that every single time they try it, will guarantee.
Well,
Uh,
when you play against friends, hopefully they don't do that, you know?
it, I don't think that's good
I
game
think
design. I
there's
think
got to be some sort of balance.
Uh,
yeah, you have to
well,
prioritize it a little bit.
yeah, a little bit obviously, but I don't know. That's just what I think about it. I think it should be mega wacky. Leave
Eh,
the competitive scene to Smash Bros. Brawl or Ultimate, whatever people are playing.
Yeah, I don't think it should have. I don't think it should have borrowed so many ideas from Smash.
You
I
think
think
it
it
should
should
have
have
had
been
more
more of its own
original
thing.
stuff?
Yeah, I think like, the move sets are all the same, and the way you like control your characters. I think there's like a lot of potential there that was lost because they had to copy Smash.
Yeah, a lot of the complaints I've seen is that a lot of the characters just don't seem fluid like a cartoon character. They seem, I guess, robotic.
Uh,
Like
maybe.
even Smash Bros has more fluid movement, which
Yeah,
is
I
you know.
think I
I
just
think
remember because it came out so fast.
Hmm.
I think it would have been better if the game was 2D.
Ooh, maybe.
'Cause, like
Well, it
I don't
kind of is,
there's
but
probably most of the characters are from 2D shows.
I think it
You
would.
know,
I think it's fine.
I think it's fine too.
Like in that
Plus,
way.
I haven't bought it, but I already talked to Reilly about this. When they add Garfield, we're both gonna get it.
Yeah, I might have to get it. They had
It's
Garfield.
it's a rumor that they're adding Garfield, and it's
they
like
have
I don't
skins
know
in the
how I
game.
could say no to that.
it's in the game files that Garfield's in it.
They have skins for any of the
No, they
characters.
don't. That's another problem. If you're playing with more
Oh,
people and you're playing the same character, there's no difference between
Are
how
you
they look.
serious?
because what if you want to play as normal?
Nobody would ever want to play as normal.
No way they add normal.
Come
If
on,
they added
come
normal, I would
on.
actually boycott the game.
I hope they had Garfield and John. That'd be
If
great.
they added John, no, John's like
John
the
Arbuckle.
Oh my god. I want them to add Sheen from Planet Sheen, Fanboy and Chum Chum. Um let's see. Tough Puppy, Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner, Zuko. I think that's my list.
Yeah. Um,
Who would
do
you
they have
want?
like supers in it, like Smash Bros?
Wait, I don't think they do actually.
No. Huh. Yeah, it definitely seems like an unfinished game. Uh,
Yeah.
And it'll be
I
finished
don't
as
know why
soon
they
as they add
released it.
Garfield.
I
It'll be more than finished once they add Garfield.
it'll be the best game
Game
of
of the
all
year,
time. Better than Garfield Kart?
game of the millennia. Oh, Garfield Kart's pretty good though.
Garfield Kart.
And there's a reason some people got like 30,000 hours in it.
How?
Um,
I mean,
even if you,
Colin does have like 30,000 hours in Lab Rats or whatever it's called.
We don't talk
Better.
about that.
How many hours do you have?
No, I don't have that many. Like 15 maybe. More than
Oh,
I should,
I
but
guess that is.
Bad rats.
Oh, bad rats. Why'd I call it lab
Lab rats.
rats?
Like the show.
I never watched that show.
You didn't watch Lab Rats?
No, I didn't watch Disney Channel. I grew up on Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network.
Really? I watched just Cartoon Network pretty much, but Connor liked to watch Disney, so I'd watch it occasionally.
Uh, that's disgusting. I don't know.
The
What?
only things I watched on Nick were Avatar and Dragon Ball.
Oh, I watched Avatar, Dragon Ball. I watched SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron. I watched everything actually on Nickelodeon. And then because I thought that Cartoon Network was too adult for me.
Uh,
I
yeah,
don't
my parents didn't want me watching Ed, and Eddie for a while.
I never watched it because my parents didn't even care if I watched Cartoon Network. I just thought it was too mature for me, so I just decided not to. And I started watching Adventure Time, a regular show, and I was so happy.
Yeah, they were good. Wait, so when did you watch the original Teen Titans?
Oh, I don't remember I watched it though. After it's all out.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, kind of sad.
I think I watched it when I was like 3 or 4,
Huh?
because I had a T-shirt of it when
Oh,
I, when I was like 3 years old. There's like a picture somewhere.
Colin, didn't you like not watch that much TV?
not.
What did you do?
One
I
on
was
Reddit.
outside of. I was no Redditor since birth. Um, I was outside a lot. I did
Oh.
watch TV. I'm with
Are
Reilly
you
though.
shaming us?
I watched a lot of Cartoon
Well,
Network
I didn't
way
go
more
outside
than
much, and I still don't go outside much, so
Oh,
I've gained
that
30 pounds in the past year.
really?
No.
I don't know why I said really to that. I knew you didn't, and I still said that.
Stupid. Sorry, Colin,
I,
I
I
interrupted
said
you.
a T moment.
Oh no, I don't know. I never really spent a lot of time doing outdoor activities. Maybe that's why I'm so like uncoordinated. Maybe that's why like I can't hit the spike ball.
Or eat with a spoon or fork.
Okay, well,
It's actually just a Neanderthal trying to eat.
I've recently been eating correctly.
Really? Wait, how do you hold a pencil?
The normal way.
Really? It's not
Yeah.
that much different.
Yeah, but a fork and a pencil, wait, a pencil's like circular. A fork, like the handle where you actually hold it is flat. It's different.
Yeah.
I think the way I hold it is better actually.
Mm,
I don't
how do you
stab
hold
my
a
food. I scoop with the fork basically.
scoop with a fork.
I don't see what's
Wait.
wrong with that.
Um, I mean, I guess it's not wrong, but
I don't stab, I scoop.
it just sounds weird. Do with a fork.
Scoop
Wait,
with
are
the
you able
fork.
to use chopsticks?
No.
Oh.
There's one when I was younger, I was really embarrassed I couldn't use chopsticks, like in 5th grade. He's like in one of my classes, we had a thing with chopsticks, and everyone was
Hmm.
like showing how good they were. I went to the bathroom, so I didn't have to show anyone that I couldn't use chopsticks.
That's sad.
No, it was sad. But um so when I got home I like tried to learn and I spent like 3 hours trying to learn and I couldn't do it. 'Cause my hands suck. I can't do anything with my hands. Ugh.
Uh, didn't you do like hand therapy or something?
Yes. I had
Oh,
to go to
that
the
is.
special room in kindergarten.
Oh, that was at school you did it?
Yes. They
Oh.
brought me to the basement with another kid who
The
I will
basement.
name Jerry. And Jerry and I
Jerry?
yeah,
I love Jerry.
Jerry and I um every day we had to like the teacher would like push us on a swing and we had to hold on because I wasn't good at holding on to things.
That's so sad.
But it's like cushioned below, so if I like fell off, it'd be fine. But then they they like give us string to play with to help us be more coordinated. It was so sad. That's where I learned how to tie my shoes though, in like third grade.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Third grade. Wow.
I was a messed up child.
When did you learn how to use a swing?
Okay. I always knew how to use a swing. It's just that I couldn't hold on very well. It's not that I didn't know.
I can't hold.
I don't know. I was a messed up child. I guess I still am messed up. I have so many like health problems
I don't think I had any like physical problems
besides
when
your
I was a
hair.
child.
Well, I mean, I can name one.
Go on.
Go on.
Never mind. Never mind. Fine.
No.
I insist.
I want to hear it. I implore you.
It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair.
Are you gonna talk about the scars on his back?
I mean,
Oh.
that's not really like affecting me though. It's just kind of, is it? It's kind of thing that's there. I don't even. Always forget about those though. The only time I remember is when people bring them up.
It's probably your
Do you have
height.
scars on your back?
Yes.
My God, so do I.
Really?
Like stretch
Probably.
marks?
No,
No.
not stretch marks. Like
Oh.
scars.
You a growing boy, Colin?
I have a lot of I have a lot of stretch marks on my back that looks like I've been whipped.
Oh.
I get comments sometimes.
Colin,
Well, I mean,
what happened
at
to
least you
you?
don't have them on your leg. Because then it
Yeah,
would
that
look.
would suck. That'd be so ugly.
I think I have a couple on my leg.
It's not that
Hold on.
ugly.
I have a scar of when I got pushed racing to a porta potty and slid like 5 feet.
Nice.
Ryan knows that story.
I do. That was pretty bad. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I just have a lot of problems with me. I'm short. I have bad ankles.
What a problem.
It is. It is a problem. I always go on TikTok and I always see just like all these girls on there that are just like, I would never date a guy under 6 foot. It's like I don't
Yeah, but
care.
those are,
I have a
You don't need
girlfriend and
them.
I'm not really shy
those are
about that or
those are
anything.
the
It's just-
girls you wouldn't really want to
Yeah.
date anyways.
Yeah, but sometimes you don't have control over that. Sometimes it's just like I'm just not attracted to this man. He's a munchkin,
Yeah.
which is so sad. Ugh. I mean, I don't care. I don't care about my height. I like my height. He's a
Yeah, I
mean.
mean, you don't really gotta worry about not finding a woman.
No, I have a woman. Well, I did until I asked if I was an equation, but
The final straw.
that was it. No longer have a girlfriend. But Colin, don't tell your girlfriend that you're an equation. I beg of
I'll
you.
try not to.
I beg
Wise
of you.
words.
What do you think she would respond? If you guys were sleeping and then you woke her up and went, "What are we doing?"
She'd probably cry.
Oh,
She's a crier. She
oh
would cry.
no.
I've done worse though. I've like punched her. I've headbutted her
Huh?
in my sleep.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
in your sleep.
in my sleep.
Thought you were just exposing yourself there.
No.
She woke up like bleeding.
Please do
Colin,
not.
what
Please
did you
do not
do to
edit out
me?
the part where I say
it?
I wanted to. Colin, bad man.
sorry. Well, I'm so used to sleeping by myself, so I'd like wake up and I'd want to readjust and I just bang my head into her back or something.
You're gonna wake up one day and she's gonna be like paralyzed from like the waist down because you like hit her so hard in like the spinal cord.
Yeah.
That would be just a god awful situation to be in. You wake up and you find out you paralyzed your
Do you
girlfriend.
think she'd still
Or,
be with
or
you if you did that?
yeah, no. If if I was just sleeping and I punched her on accident in a horrible spot, I don't think she'd break up with
But
me.
like
But
you paralyzed her for the rest
Way
of her
to
life.
speak for your paralyzed girlfriend who can't do it for
Maybe
Oh.
she
herself.
did.
And then she'll need me.
Yeah, well, she can't speak. Oh
Oh
my.
Yeah.
no! Don't go down that path.
Oh my. Oh no.
But
Oh.
imagine sleeping. No, imagine being on the other side. Imagine just peacefully sleeping, and then next thing you know, you like can't breathe or something because
You
you've been
can't
punched in
move.
the throat. Yeah.
That'd be awful. Oh my god.
I have not punched her in the throat, to clarify.
Sounds like you have.
Maybe it's like your brain subconsciously showing her your true intentions
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's you sleepwalking, but you're not actually conscious. It's your brain doing it for you, and it's doing what you've always wanted to do.
Okay.
Beat your girlfriend.
Colin, you
Yeah.
sick
I
freak.
am not. I'm not telling her to listen to this.
Now she has to. We have to know her
Oh.
reaction.
I
Next
just
Actually,
don't
time,
I'm
want
so
her to
sorry.
listen to it
ne
because you're
next
gonna get
next
exposed.
time we can start it off with her reaction.
Oh boy.
So I'm.
She could be our guest on the next one.
She just go, please, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in this relationship.
Oh,
She doesn't mean that.
you want to leave? Okay.
She's a joker.
Oh, you're always joking. And then in the background, you just hear slap.
Just what the fuck are you doing?
Don't fall asleep tonight.
Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me.
On my fucking podcast?
Sleep on the couch if you want to make it through the night.
Oh, okay. Why are people like so open about like their relationships and stuff like in public? Like I was sitting just like, at college in like the private like study room, and there's two people talking about like like serious stuff. Like they're talking about like their like past abusive like boyfriend or something. And I was just like, they're saying it really loud next to me, and there's a lot of personal stuff being said here. I felt really
Either
awkward.
they.
Yeah, but what was I supposed to do in that situation? Would I get up once I started listening to them talk about it? Do I get up and leave, or
No,
because
if they're
then they
comfortable
know?
enough.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
If they're comfortable enough to bring it up next to a bunch of strangers, then you don't need to move.
See, this always happens to me in high school, and once again I won't name names, but I I was in a classroom, and I overheard a girl talking to this other guy, and she's like, "Yeah, I might be pregnant." And I was like, "Huh?"
Oh,
And she turns to
oh.
me and goes, "Oh, you heard that?" And I was just like, "Oh,
Oh
yeah."
shit.
You kind of said it out
She
loud
she
in
she
public.
wasn't pregnant. Well, maybe she was, but I don't think she was actually pregnant. But how am I supposed to like? Come on! Then she just brought me into it, so now I'm a part of it. I don't want to be a part of it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Think, yeah. I
Ugh.
at that point,
Going
I
back
would,
to the people like talking about their abusive relationships, some people do just like talk about their trauma as a way to like cope
I
and
guess that's
deal with
fair.
it.
That's
So,
fair. I guess it's a good thing to also like not be ashamed of it.
yeah, it's like it's not their fault, and they're trying to like, I guess I don't know, help themselves get over it
Yeah, that's
or
true. I mean,
accept it.
I don't really care if people do. It's just I just feel awkward. It's just like,
No, I care. I hate when people try and make me think.
You don't like when people make you think, Riley?
think, Riley, think.
See,
No.
I sorry, I kind of zoned out in the middle of that. My bad.
You didn't
My
want to
bad.
He's
think.
tired. He's got a
Um,
big day tomorrow. He's
Yeah,
tired.
you gotta wake up at
yeah.
3 a.m.
Oh,
Disgusting.
yes, I do. I have to wake up at 3 a.m. I am going on
Maybe.
a Cedar trip, or Cedar Point trip tomorrow morning. Uh, gonna come back on Monday. First time going. I have not been spoiled about it yet.
I don't know anything
Well,
about Cedar Point.
yeah, I don't know anything about it either. They've like sent me pictures and videos of it, and I just ignored all of them because I want it to be like completely fresh for me.
Well,
It has roller coasters.
maybe it'll be magic. Like
No.
Six Flags,
Ah.
like it's not magic to me anymore.
Yeah,
I just realized how gross it is there. Like when I was a kid, I was like, this place is amazing. Now I go there, I'm just like, oh my god, there's just so much trash everywhere.
Yeah, it's definitely not grosser, but it's still fun.
Oh yeah, I mean, I still have fun. It's just like,
There's gonna be a Fright Fest when we go though,
oh,
so
they have that at
I
Cedar Point?
I guess so, but
Interesting.
it might not be as good as Six Flags, so that might be a bit of a disappointment. But I mean, it's still like an event going on when we're going,
Yeah, it's
so
still
that's
good.
pretty cool.
I went to Fright Fest last weekend, and it really helped me realize how much of a coward I am. I didn't think I was that easily scared, but there'd be those people that walk around with like chainsaws that like
Oh
run up
yeah,
to you and
I think.
scream at you. That's scary, man. They'd be like on a bridge, so you can't just walk around them.
Okay, so the trick when I went to Fright Fest, this was a few years ago. I went with an ex-girlfriend and like her friend and boyfriend. Um, every time because I didn't want to get scared because I was trying to be cool. So every time a guy came up to us like in a mask, I would just like talk to him like a normal person. Be like, "Hey man," and then he would just
You
walk
doing?
away. He'd get bored. Although we got like a funnel cake at one point, and the one guy like came right up to my ex-girlfriend's like funnel cake and like nearly took a bite out of it. And that just made me
What?
mad. I like went off on the
Yeah.
guy. I was like, "Boy, we're just trying to eat some funnel cakes. Can you leave us be?" And then he
Lord.
just he like crawled away because he's like some werewolf guy. It's really weird. Maybe he wasn't part of the like Fright
Maybe
Fest.
he's just some
No,
guy.
he probably was just like some weirdo that like got too into it. The only time I went to Fright Fest, I think I've gone a couple times, but the most recent one, it was like early high school, so freshman, you're annoying as hell, you're still like a little kid, um, and I would just go around like trying to talk to them and touching them, um,
Nice, nice.
and there's a guy that was passing by, and I don't know why I did it, but I grabbed his mask and broke it.
And then you
It's like
saw
it's
the
like a
No.
face
foam mask.
underneath.
I grabbed it and like a piece of it came off. I was like, oh, okay.
Brother, you were a gremlin.
Yeah.
I was. Um,
You're just walking around. Give me that.
I, yeah, I couldn't overpower the impulse. You know,
You just had to
the
grab his mask.
the mental strength was not there yet.
Do you still have those impulses, Riley?
Yeah, but I mean,
All the time. No, you do.
doesn't everyone though?
Like every time we walk by it, like or someone walks by us in public, you have to say something to them. Like like if a couple's walking past us and they're just like talking, they're like, "Oh yeah, this dog," and you're like, "Oh yeah, I know that dog," or you say something stupid like that, like you're part of the conversation.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm not even like I'm not even extroverted. I don't like talking to like strangers or anything.
It's just
It's just
funny.
like I guess it's just like funny, so then it just comes out.
You
But
just can't help it.
I don't know. But I mean, it's not like everyone's got
But
everyone's got those though.
as we
So it's
talked
like
about before, Riley, your volume control skills are low. So when you
yeah,
say these things behind people's backs when they walk by, there's like 90% chance they hear you.
I know. It's I'm either too loud or too quiet. That's my problem.
There's no in
Cause
between.
yeah, when I'm talking to, like friends and stuff, I'm super loud and obnoxious. But
I don't know about obnoxious, but
well,
Uh,
to the viewer, to the outside viewer, I
to the
definitely am.
outside world,
Yes,
I guess.
to the people that
To
don't
the
like me
bystanders.
or don't know me, I guess. Yeah, to the bystanders. But when I'm talking to like people at work or people I don't really have a relationship with, I mumble a lot and I'm way quieter. Or I just have like a completely emotionless tone in my voice.
I think when I'm talking to people I don't know, my voice deepens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
be alpha.
I definitely
Hey.
I think that happens to me as well.
It's just a natural thing that occurs to me. It's
Mine's
very
the opposite.
strange. Your voice gets really high pitched.
My voice gets noticeably higher when I talk to people.
Hey guys, my
I
name's
think it's
Colin.
I think it's because I work at the daycare and I want to sound like friendly to parents
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff.
Hey,
But
the work voice.
hi, how are
That's your
ya?
voice. Hey, what's going on, guys?
I guess you
Your
don't want
kid
to
was an
avoid.
asshole today. Fuck you. Go home.
Your kid's a jackass. I hope he gets abused.
Do you hope bad things happen to the kids you don't like?
No,
Oh.
no, because no, I no,
He legally cannot say yes,
Oh,
Brian.
I guess. I guess that's
think I don't know. There are some terrible kids that I work with. You just have to remind yourself that they are like 8 years old and
It's
they'll
kids these days.
grow up.
I sound like an old
No, there's
man, but they suck because
Yeah,
they have access
it's
to information.
it's all perspective. Once you get older, you're like, damn, I wasn't like that, but we definitely were.
I don't know. Some of these
every
kids.
generation is annoying. Every
Yeah,
generation.
I guess every single one is, but in a different way. Because these kids are like the kids who grew up on their iPads, like with a face full of food. Like,
You are sounding like a boomer right now.
okay, well,
No, I see what you mean though with like technology. Noticeably, you can see a difference in like their attention spans and like I don't know if it's like a actual thing or not, but we have a lot of kids with ADHD, like diagnosed ADHD. I don't know if that's just because the parents don't want to deal with them and then they send them to daycare, or if
oh
that's
no.
like an actual product of uh,
I
these days.
or it could
I
just be
Technology.
mental health is like has more awareness to it now, so maybe more
Yeah,
parents are like checking. Maybe it's just a
right,
more common thing than we thought.
I
right,
think
yeah.
there's a lot of different like factors to it because I mean there's one where it's like so much instant gratification nowadays with like the internet and all that. That's a thing that a lot of people like to say. But I mean it could also be like people like before the age of the internet. They could have like had the same amount of percentage of people with ADHD, but because they grew up differently, it wasn't noticed as much as it is now.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess in like a work environment, let's say.
Or maybe it's the GMOs in the food.
those,
Yeah.
those damn GMOs.
Sesame Street, telling you,
It's Sesame Street. You're right, it probably is.
corrupting our children.
It's Grover. Grover's the villain.
Cookie Monster's a true hero.
Cookie Monster's a villain. He steals the cookies.
He's
Hero.
a capitalist.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, but never mind, never mind. I was trying to think of who's the communist of Sesame Street.
The communist.
Probably the stinky guy in
Question.
the trash can.
What's his name? Like Herbert?
Oscar.
Not Herbert. It's Oscar. Oscar.
It's not Herbert.
Herb,
Herbert.
Herbert the Grouch.
Herbert the trash man.
Herbert. That's like a good. It's like a good trash man name though.
Herbert?
Yeah.
Explain. I want you to explain.
If your name was Herbert, would you amount for anything in your life?
All these people that are going to be listening to this named Herbert are so mad at you
Who?
right now.
Who is going to be listening
They're
to this?
so mad at you.
Alright, the videos already don't get that many views. You think a podcast
Whoa.
is gonna get
We're gonna go. We're
no
gonna get
no offense. I mean
huge.
they do get a lot for like I guess
It's probably because I don't upload.
yeah for how much you upload you get a decent amount of views, but
No, I don't.
in general
Oh my god.
it's not that many.
We got a Spotify deal in the works already. What are you
Spotify
talking
deal?
about?
No way.
Yeah.
Gonna get
Exclusive.
2 cents every 100 podcasts.
2 cents? Yes. But we have to split it between 3 people.
We don't even make 1 cent.
Riley really doesn't count as a full person, so that doesn't really
Whoa.
make a
Yeah,
lot of
I'm
sense.
like 1.5 honestly. Feel like
Okay, fair enough. I'll be there.
Don't say that. Don't say that. I think you're a person, Riley.
Riley, how do you feel now that you're gonna get less than 6 hours of sleep tonight?
Shit, it happens. Max is still awake. He just texted me actually.
Well, I hope you have a dream where you think you're an equation, Riley.
That would actually be very cool.
That's not. It was terrifying. It was
I
not
like
cool.
what you thought your being was an equation of itself.
Yes. I like couldn't comprehend regular life anymore. My dream was so messed up.
Ryan, maybe you awakened something in your mind
I opened
Your
my
third
third
and it
eye.
eye.
and it
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah and it allowed you to like or I guess see the reality of life itself,
Did I
but
just
you couldn't
prove?
comprehend it.
Like a split second, but then it went
I
away.
proved simulation theory.
Yeah. See that would go along the theory that was it like humans is it like the pituitary gland uh in the brain like holds the third eye or some shit.
No way. That's an actual theory. No
Yeah, it
way.
is. I think it's a pituitary.
See, I don't
Um,
understand why people think that humans are so special. Who knows? Maybe the true protagonist of life's story is like some weird animal out there. Some
snails.
fish. Snails?
Named Herbert.
Herbert the snail. Honestly, if it would be anything, it would be ants.
No,
There's
ants would
so many
definitely
of
be
them, yeah.
villains. I think ants would be the
They would
villains.
be the villains. They have like a whole civilization going on.
Yeah, but they are
Nobody
like
feels.
ants.
Nobody.
Ants constantly go to war
Yeah,
and
I know,
like
that's why it's
cannibalize and
cool.
all that. Yeah,
That's
it's cool, but I mean,
it's cooler
they're
than what
not.
we got going on.
I mean, they're doing a lot of what we do.
Yeah, but
Just the bugs were. Oh, actually, you know what? That kind of reminded me. Have you ever heard of the theory of bugs being aliens?
oh my
What?
god.
Please tell me you've heard of that.
No, I've not heard of that. I don't know what
Uh,
you've been.
Okay, so there's a theory that bugs are actually like aliens that somehow got to Earth, and I don't know how they did it, or if there's like smarter bugs that are bigger or something, um, that like transferred them here. But that there is a whole theory of bugs being aliens.
O'Reilly, we played a whole game about that.
Yeah, we did.
What was it called
And I was
again?
I was think
Earth Defense Force 5.
Maybe
yep,
that's real.
it's based on a true story this whole time.
I'm pretty sure in the game
They
they thought they were terrorists.
they should add though. They
They
should
thought
add
they were Russians.
they should add the
They thought that
Country are
bugs.
bugs.
these?
They should add the
Yeah,
bugs into Nickelodeon All Star Brawl.
there you go.
That would make the game better.
The Bugs Life.
A Bugs Life. Oh my god, if they did a Pixar version.
Oh my! The old man from Up beating the shit out of.
Yeah, except if you hit him, he just dies.
Oh,
He's so old.
But his cane is so powerful.
He's just you hit him and he breaks his back and it's a really realistic sound of an old man like yelping in pain.
Oh
oh,
God!
fuck! Oh,
I don't think an old
Jesus.
man would say fuck if he broke his back.
No,
Like,
that'd be
I don't think he would be able to speak.
That's what would be good though. That's why the Pixar. I'm gonna pitch that to Pixar. You'd have Mr. Incredible just punch the old man from Up.
Punch like a hole through his chest. He walks like 3 steps, like holding it.
The
And he's
kids from Luca.
Yeah, I
Luca.
think the only problem with making a Pixar fighting game is most of the characters are children.
Okay.
Okay,
You'd have an
Aang is
you
a
know what?
child.
true.
Danny is a child.
Yeah,
Well,
that's true.
he's a teen. I
What do
guess
you mean
he's
most of them are kids? You could have most of them are like not people.
Toph is a child.
You could have the bugs from A Bug's Life. You could have the Good Dinosaur. No, why would you ever add the Good Dinosaur? That's
Oh,
an awful movie.
you gotta get
Um,
Homemater in there.
Toe Mater.
that'd be
Oh,
good.
Mater.
what about the big tractor?
That's
Yes,
like a
Or
the
cow.
cows. Yeah,
See, there's potential in this. You could have
Ozone.
Woody from Toy Story. You could have Buzz.
Randall. You
oh,
get Randall.
Oh, the monsters from Monster Inc.
Uh,
Sully, Mike Wazowski.
Bong. Remember
You could
Bing
have
Bong?
Boo. You could have Boo from Monsters Inc.
Riley would be a Bing Bong main.
Bing Bong.
Inside Out.
Yeah, the purple dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pink elephant guy.
No, he's pink.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, but all he
Remember
can
Stinky Pete?
his only move is
Drowning.
disintegrating like he did in the movie.
I never even watched that movie.
He dies.
Yeah, I know that. I have seen clips of it though.
Oh no. This it's sad, but when in the Good Dinosaur, spoilers if you haven't seen the Good Dinosaur, but when Arlo's dad dies, I laughed. Like the first time I watched it, I didn't know it was gonna
Wait,
happen, and I
is it a
laughed.
good dinosaur? The one of that like green
Yeah.
The
bronchosaurus,
yeah,
whatever.
it's like the ultra realistic background with the really fake looking dinosaurs on it. It's really strange. The
Wait,
Croods was
what's
a
it called?
better caveman type
Bronchiosaurus.
movie than the Good Dinosaur. They should just have they should like mix it. Disney should just like acquire all the films and then just mix it all together. You got Shrek in there. You can have Kronk from the Croods, Megamind,
Oh, Megamind.
Woody.
That'd be great. Yeah.
See, that'd be a good
Titan.
game. Titan,
Yeah.
Titan,
Whatever.
He is
Metro Man.
a meme on
Yep.
TikTok right now, so
He is a meme right
he's
now.
relevant.
Uh,
Metro Man would
you
be
could have
so good.
the Emperor's New Groove, Cusco.
Cusco.
He could turn into a llama.
Poison for Cusco.
Yzma.
Yzma. Is it Yzma?
Yeah, I think it is. And her one ability is to break her bones because she's so frail. See, I really want that. I just want a really realistic game where like you have old man up you can play as, but he's just one attack and he's just like crippled because he's
That
so
that would be
old.
brutal.
And then you have a character like Metro Man.
He just one shots everyone.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't that would never happen, but
Yeah, I don't know if that would sell either.
that's what I want from like the Nickelodeon game, I guess. Obscure and just crazy. I don't know. That's what I want. But
Make your own game.
no.
Make your own game. Ryan original characters.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
that
mean,
wouldn't be
you
good.
you could you could eventually do it. You know, that's your major.
Computer science.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna probably end up sitting in a chair like I am right now, staring at a screen for 8 hours a day, fixing code.
You gotta get those like blue light glasses.
Oh, I could be one of the cool
Yeah.
nerds.
As well though.
Maybe I
Very
should
well.
already. So I stare at a screen a lot, especially now I'm editing again, but we'll see. But I think that is a good place to leave it off.
Agree.
All right. End of podcast 1.